it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for reactions this week. First, we have a request. This is from Mary M87, Ballistic Boys Crash. This is a live performance from Toyota Arena in Tokyo. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Getting excited right from the beginning. I don't know if I've actually seen them perform live in any of my reactions. Ooh, that drum. Ooh, I like the auto-tune on this. Ooh, that's a little scream, like to the voice. Ooh. I love the guitar in the background. This looks like a hype performance. I'm here for it. And you always know with Ballistic Boys, like, you're gonna get amazing vocals. Ooh, the drums? Are you kidding me? Oh, that footwork too. Ooh, I like that pull away. I hope they have real live instruments there. Ooh, I like this. Oh, I like that guitar feel there. Ooh. Big hits are nice. Different from the first verse, too. I really do love the filter over the voice. I think it's smart. Ooh. More movement this time in the pre-chorus and the instrumental. Ooh, that little run on Yo. There's so much energy in this room, like you could just feel it. That's one of the great things about like live performances. Ooh, we had a dance break outro. Okay, I'm here for it. I don't think that I've heard Ballistic Boys in this way. So, Mariam, girl, thank you for introducing this to me. I think that something that I've always really loved about Ballistic Boys are their vocals. They have incredible vocals. And I really love how we, like, here in this one, we got to see kind of a different side to their vocal, which was a lot more rock based, which I absolutely love. I'm a huge rock girly, so the fact that that was there, I was like, yes, please. Also, I loved the auto-tune on the voice. I really love when groups use a deliberate filter, like you could hear it specifically for a reason, and I love that. And I also love how they had, in a lot of different places, a little growl, a little more energy, a little bit of roughness to their voice. I think a lot of that has to do with the performance aspect. I think when you get into an arena where there's a lot of people even if you're in a smaller concert setting, when you have more people who are like cheering you on in there, like as a performer, it's one of the things that I love the most is being in front of an audience, because it's just kind of this energy that you can feel. I don't know if you've like ever been on stage, but when you have this energy, like you're kind of like sharing this energy back and forth. It's just a completely different feeling from when like you're by yourself. It's 100% different. And I think that also attributes to some of the things that are going on along vocally as well. It was quite a long introduction, which I thought was interesting, especially because, you know, they're hyping up the crowd. They're getting them involved. I love that. The guitar in the background was so good. I hope they actually had live instruments here, because maybe you just couldn't see that. Maybe they were backstage or they were in the pit or something, because I think that would just be so much like more impactful. I think having live instruments is such a great thing for a lot of groups to do. So I hope that was the case. In verse 1, what I really loved was the rhythmic singing, and I noticed this throughout, that in the verses, the verses were quite rhythmic. I wouldn't say they were like rap or anything like that. It was definitely singing, but it was the way it was like had a melody to it. It felt very quick, and going with that, the drums were going off the entire time, so I was like, whoa, what's going on with those drums? And then in the pre-chorus, really smart to have that pull away feeling, because when you have that pull away feeling, you don't just have the same intensity the entire time. I thought it was really smart that they did that, especially after having such a long introduction. And the first verse was quite long. I thought that was really smart to get that pull away, have some beautiful singing before launching into that chorus, which was really, really like big. It had a huge rock feel to it. I loved the drums and the guitars in there. Like you could definitely hear like the rock feel, which I thought was so good. And then in the second verse, we had these really, really big hits going on. So I love how they kind of separated what was going on in the first verse and the second verse. The first verse had a little more flow to it, and the second verse had some more stops. I thought that was smart. And then the pre-chorus, this time we had more movement in the instrumental. So even though it did pull away, there was more movement. So when we got to the chorus, it was even bigger that time. And I love the little boom in there, which was like a whole group speak. And then we had a run on, I believe the syllable was yo. It was really, really pretty in that. And then it went into what it like felt like a kind of like a post chorus. At first I thought it was the bridge, but as the song went on, I realized it wasn't. And it really just went off right into that post chorus before going into the dance break, which a dance break for an outro, I'll take it. I love it. So I really enjoyed this. Guys, I'm such a sucker for rock. I really am. And especially like seeing this live in this kind of arena setting, it just has a completely different feel. I would have loved to be there. Like that's the kind of music that I really love and getting involved in. So tell me what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the music video? For me, it has to be, I really, really loved that run on Yo. It was so pretty and just well placed. I love that aspect of it. So tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.